Tangu hii mashini yanguke, kuna maisha ngumu sana. School fees ni shida, biashara kifanya hakuna.
Watu kama Kinkata wenye walikuwa wanaajiriwa hapo kama watu 2000, saa hii hawana kazi.
A town reeling from the aftershocks of a fallen giant sugar mill, the economy here severely battered, lives shattered. The mirror effect of Mumias Sugar Company shutting down.
Families, as we speak today, are broken because of just this closure of this company. Those school-going kids who are being sponsored by the company are now out of school.
Mumias was a giant. Today, it is a pale shadow of its former glory.
The troubled sugar giant has not been in operation for nearly a year, and this despite the government pumping bailout money several times into the company. So where did the rain start beating Mumias?
We didn't have enough cane available. 90% of the cane comes from the outgrowers. And you all know that farmers uprooted their cane because of the past mistakes that Mumias did not pay.
Sasa hizi ninakuza miwa kama eka 2 ambayo ni private zangu, nikiwa na matumaini kwamba kampuni itafufuka.
Billions of shillings in investment and machinery now lying idle and going to waste. The sugar factory arguably a ghost town. The largest sugar mill has 4 plants: the sugar processing plant, the power generating plant, the ethanol processing plant, and its latest addition, a water processing plant, all with the potential of minting millions in profit.
The last time we crashed was in March this year, so the plant has remained shut for the last now almost 8 months, 9 months.
Mumias Sugar Company ni kampuni ambayo kwa ukweli si kampuni ya kusema kwamba imeanguka. Ni kampuni ambayo inaangushwa na watu ambayo wengi wao wanataka kuinunua hii kampuni.
There are functions who are serving different interests. There are functions who are geared to ensure that Mumias Sugar Company stands. There are others who are working and pulling us back to ensure that we don't come back on our 2 feet.
Mumias Sugar is bogged down by a huge debt owed to its stakeholders. And that heavy burden on the sugar mill bringing it down to its knees. The sugar mill owing banks over 10 billion shillings, Kenya Power Company 1.2 billion shillings, and 105 million shillings to various players, including transporters and those who supply them with packaging materials.
Kenya Power is one of the problems that, in fact, when we were running the last ethanol, we were disconnected. The government is also supporting Mumias' revival. We are hopeful that with the time, Kenya Power will understand and connect us back.
We are only calling upon the government, if they have that goodwill, why allow Kenya Power to frustrate us?
But the company now admits it entered into a lopsided deal with Kenya Power that is now haunting the factory.
We were supposed to supply 26 megawatts to the grid, but in the event we don't supply that, we pay a penalty. This is the penalty that has accrued, and now Kenya Power is talking of 1.2 billion.
Trouble deepened when the Kenya Revenue Authority moved in. The government owns only 20% of the shares.
Because of non-payment, they have frozen our accounts. And right now, as we speak, negotiations are going on for KRA to lift their notice so that we can access that money. It will be very hard if they don't do that, because then we have no other revenue source.
From a workforce of nearly 2,000 permanent employees, the country's largest sugar mill has seen an avalanche of staff resignations. The company supported a population of 2 million people directly and 5 million others indirectly. It had employed 40,000 seasonal and contracted workers. These numbers dwindling fast.
The workers have not been paid salary for 15 months now, which means they have also not complied with their taxes.
Workers' plight is not being addressed. We are asking what is the problem. The board has abandoned us. We are wondering what are they up to. If they are up to ensuring that this particular company, the cessation is hastened, then we are not for that.
Government has previously bailed out Mumias to the tune of 3.5 billion shillings to jumpstart it back into operations. But the ailing sugar company placed another bailout request of 2 billion shillings in September of 2018 to get the machines roaring again.
Mumias Sugar Company, being the greatest employer within the sugar sector, has gone down, and more than 20,000 Kenyans who are employed by Mumias Sugar Company today are now turning out to be jobless and merely beggars.
In the government bailout, the workers' salary was not factored in. So we still have to rely on the cane crushing to start paying the workers.
Watoe management itolewe, watoe board, waandike watu wazuri na ambao watavetiwa, hata ikiwezekana na parliament wavetiwe.
The Mumias fortunes are dwindling rapidly. At its best, it had over 100,000 cane farmers that has now dropped to nearly 20,000 farmers. Producing cane for Mumias becoming unpopular, uneconomical and unwanted.
Saa hizi miwa nayo kwa ukulima wengi tumeacha. Sababu kulima miwa unatoka DR, hakuna pesa.
Ukiangalia watoto, maneno na school fees imerudi chini kabisa.
We have farmers who delivered cane way back to 2014. They have not been paid. To us, this is wrong. We cannot go that way again.
The company owed farmers 870 million shillings. The farmers paid following the 1 billion shillings released by government in December. This is a gesture to encourage them to return to sugarcane farming. But farmers disheartened by the delayed payment system of Mumias Sugar opt to sell their produce to other sugar companies that pay almost promptly.
Tuna poaching pia imeanza. Kwa hivyo tulikuwa tunaomba serikali kutusaidia pesa kidogo. Tuanze factory immediately ili kutuzuia hii maneno ya cane fires na poaching.
But with 10,000 acres of its own sugarcane plantation, the company has nearly 5,000 acres of cane that is overgrown but cannot be harvested given the closure of the company. The cane now rotting in the farms, and this portends another challenge. Already Mumias estimates 2,500 acres of its sugarcane plantation has been razed down by fires. Whether deliberately or by accident, the fires mean even more losses for the company.
Miwa ikichomeka, kampuni inaingia hasara sana. Vile naongea hivi, tumepoteza more than 100 hectares kwa cane fires.
The troubled giant sugar mill continues to sleep, taking with it the entire economy of the region to slumber.
We are committed to Mumias Sugar Company. We shall not let it go. Whoever thinks he wants to pick it, Mumias Sugar Company is vibrant, is intact.
Kitu yenye sisi tumeona kama wafanyikazi, hawa wana serve interest fulani, tuna mtu anataka kununua kampuni na hawa wanamsaidia.
Tomorrow, the trouble in the public sugar sector deepens as the company chokes in 17 years of receivership and being run on a 54-year-old outdated technology. Sam, Citizen TV.